So we just had the new live event that happened on Fortnite, which was the Disney and Fortnite collaboration event, and it just showcasted all the new things that are happening for next season, and here are my thoughts. Okay, so I actually missed the very first section of the event. I'm really bad with understanding time zones, and I just kind of forget the whole difference between American time zone and Australian time zone. I'm Australian. But anyway, if you were playing Battle Royale at the right time, I think there was like an explosion at Redline Rig. Whether or not there was any more than that, I'm not really sure. But now if you fly into Fortnite, you'll notice that there is this thing over at Redline Rig. And as you can see, the pipeline that runs between Redline Rig and the Megalodon ship, it's gone. There was a bit of action going on over at Redline Rig when I went into the game, but because I didn't have any weapons on me, I decided to head over to the Megalodon ship just to see what was happening over there. And yeah, I had to get some weapons first. So following the pipeline, you can definitely see there is not much left. The servo that's in the middle is still there, so that's handy. So if you need to charge your Tesla, oh gosh, it's so embarrassing that I'm driving this Tesla. But they're still there at the moment. The turrets for the cars are still there. It'll be interesting to see when the new season comes around. Is this still going to be a thing? I know there's a lot of people that hate it, and then there's a lot of people that like it. And I think I've come to like it. So hate me all you want. I like the turrets, and I'm driving the Tesla truck. But anyway, heading over to Redline Rig just to see how much has changed. Hang on, I need some blue juice. So heading into Redline Rig, so far I haven't really seen anything new. I actually did realize that's a person, not a bot. I ignored them at first because I thought it was a bot. Number 2. Okay, so I've cut a large part of my game out because it was just all boring stuff. I noticed that there is like this little lava thing. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm trying to look at the game. Gosh, I can't even shoot. How embarrassing. But yeah, definitely lots of little explosions that had gone on. Okay, skipping forward a bit there, it was a bit embarrassing. I had to get rid of that bloody Cybertruck. So now I'm in my hot rod. So anyway, going back and having another look at the pipeline that is completely gone. Now I do know that the, okay, here's something that I noticed. So I know this is just like a quick 1 week thing in the game, but they've got rid of the pipeline, but they haven't moved where the nitro bottles are, which is just a little error on Epic's part. They really should have moved them down to have them sitting on the ground or something, so that way it looks a little bit more realistic. It just looks like, yeah, just a part of the game that they forgot to patch. No big deal. It's a free game. I really shouldn't be complaining. But here is another one of those Pandora's boxes, I think. And it looks like lava, and yeah, then I realized, oh, hang on, maybe it's not lava. And yeah, I did do that again because I wanted to have a look and see actually what it is. Turns out if you jump into it, you just go even further. And that's when I realized, oh, it's nitro fuel. So that's pretty cool. And then I was like, oh, what happens if you drive the car in? Okay, the same thing. So don't do that. Nothing happens. That was a bit silly. But anyway, I wanted to go check out the actual Redline Rig itself. So let's skip forward again. So I've come up to the top just to have another little look, and I suppose you probably could jump up onto it, but I'm not going to try. And this is when I realized that I just got GTA'd and someone stole my little hot rod. Excuse me. I couldn't work out where they were, and then I finally realized they're over here. Don't mind me, I'm a terrible player. The guy kind of jumped away, and then I just kind of gave up. I was like, oh, whatever. Like, he just zoomed off to the other side of the map before I even had a chance. Alright, back in the frickin' Cybertruck again. but I wanted to drive inside Red Line Rig, inside the engine room, and just see what was going on. And I noticed, yeah, the actual cylinders in the engine room are no longer working. So that was a cute little thing. So at least I've kind of patched that one. It wouldn't kind of make sense if the pipeline was running full of nitro fuel and then the cylinders would still be running. So that's that. So I assume what's going to happen with this new update is there's going to be no more. That's my thoughts. My thoughts is maybe there's going to be no more of this cars and nitro fuel and all the rest of it, because obviously they really want to bring in, I gotta get rid of that Tesla. They really wanted to bring in the whole Disney thing, and I just wanted to do this again. Okay. But that wasn't all. There was also the Ultimate Disney Fan Event, or D23. I've got no idea what the 23 stands for. If someone knows, let me know, because aren't we in like 2024? So yeah, I have no idea. But the fan event, you fly in and you're pretty much met with Spider-Man and, is it Wolverine? I forget now. You just kind of come into this huge stadium and there is like thousands of bots that are constantly cheering. And then you're kind of in a game with roughly about 10 people, and the whole concept is you have seats like at a movie theater and you're waiting for the show to start. There were some activities that you could do. So there was a small obstacle course. There was a thing where you could fly through some rings to catch some gold coins. I'm not actually sure if that was supposed to grant XP or not. It wouldn't have mattered if I got XP anyway, because I was already over level 200, so I wasn't going to get anything out of it anyway. There was a few other games that you could play, like this thing where you had to roll the ball, and then once you got that one, then you got more XP, or another thing where you had to like flip the blocks on this board over to showcase what it was trying to show. But I had an issue where my screen was completely black. Nothing was showing at all. And then I actually logged onto my partner's computer because he was at work and I wanted him to be able to get the free back bling that you're supposed to be able to get as well. And I screen recorded that one, but for some strange reason when I went back to watch them, they're both black. So when the live stream actually started, what it was obviously somewhere in America to do with Disney and Fortnite and all the rest of it. They actually did have like a proper screening, and we were watching, I'm assuming it's like the big bosses of Disney and Fortnite and all the rest of it, explaining to us what's going to be happening in the game, just kind of get us hyped up. I did notice they were very old and they kept mentioning that they're 11-year-old children that like to play Fortnite. I'm assuming, this is my assumption, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe they blocked you from being able to screen record it because Disney owns it and it would be copyright. That's my assumption. My account isn't monetized anyway, so it's not like I'm going to be making money out of this. I just want to show people. They did say that they have 1 million viewers, but anyway, then it started. Now, lucky for me, I wrote down some notes, because if I didn't write some notes down, I would have missed it. I did end up finding someone else had kind of managed to catch the live stream and record it, so I managed to get some clips off of there. Pretty much the announcement was just kind of really pushing on the fact that Disney and Fortnite won, which we already knew. Disney actually brought into Epic quite a long time ago. Then they showed us that Disney Villains is going to be part of Fortnite. So you're talking about, like they show, Maleficent and Cruella de Vil and Captain Hook and all the rest of it. And then they show us again the Incredibles are coming to Fortnite. Now we've already got Incredible skins, so that's not like it's nothing new. So the only thing I'm thinking of is maybe it's going to be the superpowers that the Incredibles have, and then obviously more Star Wars stuff. If you're bored of Star Wars in Fortnite, well, too bad, because there's going to be more of it. Disney obviously really likes their Star Wars, and so does Fortnite. Then they also announced that in Disney World, they're going to be having a new ride at Disneyland. So if you're rich and you can go to Disneyland, then that's a thing. Obviously, that's going to be Star Wars themed. Why they announced this one here, I really don't know, because in my opinion, it has nothing to do with Fortnite, but that was a thing anyway. And then the next thing was just really showcase the fact that yes, Doctor Doom is coming to Fortnite, and they announced it as the 16th of August, which is only next week, so it's not really that far away. I'm looking forward to the whole Peely being Wolverine thing. I think it's really cute. And then it ended, and that was it. So yeah. Is that it? Like, is there supposed to be more to it? They could have at least said goodbye. And then it ended, and that's when I realized that I had nothing recorded and all my screens were black. So that was kind of disappointing. So I left the house because I live in Perth, and it is just like this thing where once a year we have this big boat race. So you have to go and watch the boat race. You're not from Perth if you don't go watch this boat race. These people have travelled over 125 kilometres, obviously, some of them by power and some of them by hand. These guys are absolutely amazing. Back to the whole Fortnite thing. I don't know. I don't know. They did really push the fact that they're going to be bringing a lot of this Disney stuff into creatives, because they had said that you're going to be able to have your own Disney game. So I think what it's saying is all the people that like to create their own maps, Disney is going to be in that one as well. So you'll be able to, I don't know, make your own little Kingdom Hearts or something. I'm not sure. Wait and see. Oh, I forgot to mention that there was a delay. And I'm not talking about a small delay, I'm talking about a half an hour delay. I don't know what happened, but people were very annoyed. So tell me what you think. Did you enjoy it? Did you think it was a bit bleh? Tell me what you thought, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.